On the day she returned to China, the woman discovered that her husband, who had once loved her deeply, was having an affair. Upon witnessing this, she fled immediately, and her husband chased after her, begging for forgiveness. He claimed that since she had been abroad for too long, he had found a replacement. Seeing how sincere he seemed, the woman's heart softened, and she forgave him. However, what she didn't expect was that her husband not only failed to drive the other woman away, but even hired her as his assistant at his company. When the woman learned this, she realized deeply that her husband no longer loved her, so she decided to file for divorce. Yet, when she went to the Civil Affairs Bureau, she made a shocking discovery. She had never been his legal wife at all. Her husband had long ago hidden the truth and registered his marriage with that other woman. Devastated, she went back home and made a phone call, preparing to have all her personal information completely erased. She never imagined that all her years of devotion would end up with such a bitter result. Soon came the day she planned to leave. As she stepped out of the house, she was suddenly abducted by a group of people. Later, she was stuffed into a sack and taken to her husband. In fact, this entire plot was masterminded by the other woman. She falsely accused the person in the sack of having tried to rape her and begged the man to punish her. Enraged by this lie, the man grabbed a whip and lashed the person in the sack 99 times. Unaware that the one inside was actually his wife. At that moment, the woman's last hope for her husband was completely shattered. When she regained consciousness, she left this place of sorrow and utter despair. 3 days after her departure, the man finally sensed that something was wrong and began searching everywhere for her. All he found, though, was the necklace he had given her years ago. Once, to ensure his wife's safety, he had installed a tiny camera inside the necklace. When he played back the footage, he was confronted with the horrifying scene of himself whipping his own wife.